It was a good game. I mean, I'm sure that the crowd enjoyed it. Us coaches were probably stressed on the sideline, but both teams played hard, and somebody had to lose, and we found a way to win.
Finding a way to win, like the response from your last game was pretty crucial, and you're under the pump towards the end, and you just figured it out. Like, talk about the character of the group when they're on the road with that mental demons, big loss, do that.
I think just go to the testament of our practice this week. Guys really got after each other. They challenged each other in the locker room as well. We was really determined to find a way to win, and so that was a big shot what Pepper did to tie the game up, and nobody was worried on the sideline. We know we had enough time, and we just want to do our best to get the best shot.
So that was the thing that jumped out to you, that no one got pairs at that moment. Everyone went, well, we can still win.
Yeah, very supportive in the huddle. Very supportive. At the end of the day, we would have went to overtime, but we didn't shoot our best from the free throw line or even the 3-point line, but guys found a way to pull it through.
And was the play did that go exactly as you drew it up, or they making enough a little bit as they went?
Yeah, to the most part. Yeah, we was looking for JaVale to play at the rim since JLA was out the game. We felt that if we can go up that high and put the pressure on Doolittle or whoever's guarding them to, either make a great play or foul or we win.
Some players with his credentials come to Australia in the NBL, and it's sort of like a retirement fund. It looks the exact opposite for him. He just wants to win, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he's a competitor, man. He's a competitor. He's a great guy in the locker room, on the court as well. So, JaVale just in here. He's making us better game by game, and his leadership is unbelievable. And then he goes and finds winning plays. So everybody's just, once again, it's early in the season still, and we're trying to find ways to gel together. But I feel we got better today.
And the young fella, you threw him in straight away into the game. So you've got a lot of confidence in whoever you throw in there?
Yeah, not just to have confidence. This young man next to me, he worked his tail off for it. And as soon as he got here from high school, 17-year-old young fella, still in high school, got to go take his exams in a couple weeks. He had the challenge of going against SWAC and TB, and he never backed down. And right now we needed somebody with his skill set, being able to have composure and putting the ball in the hole and very confident. And so, I'm sitting next to probably the best 17-year-old in the league right now. No matter if it's the next star or whoever it is, this young man is a very talented kid, and we're going to keep using him as we can.
How the hell are you
I mean, just studying when I can. not too much, don't want to overwork the brain, but basketball's what I love to do, and it doesn't feel like hard work to me. It just feels like fun.
So are you writing down hours per day you can dedicate to basketball and hours per day you can dedicate to your study? You'd have to have a way of balancing and knowing what you're going to do every day when you wake up.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a schedule, but nothing too crazy. We know when trainings are, and then I save a slot for study, and then I go to the beach. It's pretty easy.
You don't look like you fear anyone out there at your age. Some kids can come in and be intimidated, but you were guarding Doolittle at times and things like that. What's your mentality going?
Yeah, no, I've been playing against men for 4 years now. So just being able to be physical with them. I think I got a little bit too excited in the first half. I had 3 fouls, but just being able to be as physical as I can and find ways to help our team win. I didn't put the ball in the hole, I don't think, but
made 2 free throws.
Yeah, made 2 free throws, but did enough to help the team win. So that's what I wanted to do.
And to get the start, how special was that when he actually told you? How did that unfold?
I just got told by JK, one of the assistant coaches, and I was pretty pumped. Obviously a bit of a surprise, but I've been working really hard at trainings, and I was just happy to have the chance to get out there and start.
You spoke the other week about the wanting to protect JaVale.
Mm-hmm.
From an opposite perspective, JLA was fouled out, they almost fouled out, and the big guys are having trouble staying in games. Would you like to see big guys allowed to be big guys rather than the foulings to protect them?
I mean, as long as it's basketball plays, and moves, they have to be smart enough to see what they can and can't do and feel the game out how the referees call it. It's just things that, I want everybody in this league to be protected. If it's non-basketball plays, then that should be called right away at what extent it is. So, I think JLA and JaVale did a really good job of, going at each other in a professional way. And, unfortunately, JLA fouled out, and, we found a way to keep P in the game. He had 4 fouls. He was on his way out if we probably would have played another 30 seconds to a minute. But at the end of the day, he found a way to stay in, and we found a way to win.
So you're comfortable with the basketball play. It feels like all the big guys are finding themselves getting called. They're throwing their heads back in frustration.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, as long as it's basketball plays, it's all good with me.
Justin, when the wins aren't coming to start the season, and I think I saw a stat today that third quarter today is the 6th in a row that you've lost. I think that's right.
Yeah.
You need your leaders to step up, and Javal and Tyler in that last quarter, they dropped 13 points each, and they're just massive. It's important having both of them.
It was, and I knew we couldn't keep either one of them out the game too much longer, especially we had a horrific third quarter in this game, only scoring like 11, 12 points maybe, and I had to tell those two, you got to finish this quarter out. You know, you got to finish the fourth quarter. I'll use my timeouts when I can, but we got to go through you two. But it has to be shots that make sense for us. You know, sometimes Tyler went, a little rogue here and there, but at the end of the day, that's what he do to get himself on. But he got to understand, trust his teammates, trust P, and they found a way to do that in the fourth.
Justin, you obviously have a lot of trust in Jackson. What is it about his game that's allowed you to trust in him this much in the middle of him?
I really never got a chance to see him play personally, until he came to practice. I watched some film on him, and my assistant coach Gruggs he played with him over the winter in NBL 1. But when he came and touched ground, like I said, it's just confidence. I know a confident, player when I see one. I don't care what age you are. And when I have guys like Wani and DG and guys like that really going after him, try to make him uncomfortable, I'm looking for him to frown or pout or get off the floor. Stayed on the floor. He went back at those guys, and you couldn't tell the difference. So that was my main thing that got me with this young man. It was this confidence in himself, and even though if he messes up, he has a short-term memory. He's ready to go back at it. So, and we needed that no matter what it was. We have a lot of guys playing out of position or trying to do too much what they're not used to. So no matter what age you are, as long as you feel confident and you want to play on both ends, I'm going to trust you.
JaVale was pretty quiet through the first 3 quarters, but ends up with 14 points in the fourth quarter. Was that kind of aggression your instruction, or was that his own initiative?
He just took what the defense gave him. I know when he seen that, JLA wasn't on him at first, and we was trying to get the post up, and then the time that JLA was on him, by that time he was in his groove. So it was really on P, a professional, 17-year, 16, 17-year NBA. So he's gonna figure it out, and he was one of the main vocal guys in the huddle, trying to find a way to win.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.